And now, welcome all of you in the second session of this web class on meditation. Locked down, and yet we are able to fly up. Yesterday, we were talking about fighting with my fear, how to get freedom from fear. And the second step to removing my fear first is to identify it and then to just build a canopy of my good wishes, my good deeds, a good energy around me. Now, today, second step is um, cleaning your heart. When we talk about cleaning, cleaning is something we are very habitual with. A few may not be habitual with that also. But anyway, these days, no maid servants are coming, so you have to clean everything by your own. Now, today, when we talk about cleaning my heart, let us understand the process of cleaning first. Well, cleaning is a process. There are two things we need to understand. One, cleaning the garbage, another, cleaning of unused. Cleaning the garbage is that things are very identified. I know I know that these things are not useful. I will request everybody, can they mute their, okay. So garbage is something which are not useful. I don't like it. Knowingly, I throw it off. Garbage is that thing that I can able to identify. This is wrong, this is negative, and I want to throw it out from my house. That is cleaning. The other type of cleaning is there are some things which we think I will use sometime in my life. And I carry those things in my heart, in my space all the time. Say, for example, if you really go to check your cupboard and you will find there are many things, really many things, which you have not used since long. I think since pretty long. And these things are actually occupying some place in your cupboard all the time. You feel someday I will use it. And believe me, when that someday comes where you need to use that thing, it so happen you forget that the thing is with you, you can use it also. So what happens next? These unused things may not be negative, may be useful, but there is no such time has come in my life that I can use that thing. So what I am doing, these things, I am keeping all these things to keep that space full all the time. And if I want to purchase a new thing from outside, which is more useful than these things, which are maybe useful, I'm not sure, but I'm not using. Actually, I have no space in my cupboard to keep that new useful thing. And that is why I am hesitant to bring new thing in my cupboard. In the same way, now visualize heart as a cupboard space. There are two types of garbages inside this. One, which I know this is wrong, this is negative. I know I should not use this. Throw it off. This is very easy. The second, I'm carrying such emotions which I'm not using. I'm carrying some informations which I need not to use, which I need not to carry. I'm not using it. And this is the reason my heart is so full of Full in the sense, so occupied that I'm not able to bring changes in my life. I'm not able to allow newness. I'm not able to allow myself to be creative. And that is why sometimes we say no to many good things and many useful things. And this is how we are, we remain back with that same dirt, same way of lifestyle. And this is how I'm not able to change myself. Many of us usually say, I want to change. I'm trying to change. I know this is good. I know this is bad, but I'm not able to do that. Why? Because I'm very crowded inside. I'm occupied. Now, in this session today, we are going to clean our house, internal house, my heart. Now, let us come back to cleaning process again. When I need to clean any place, anything, maybe like my room, my cupboard, my house, anything, I need something, some apparatus, some tool, some cloth, some tool to clean that place or clean that thing. Maybe you know, like a broom or a cleaner, vacuum cleaner, like a brush or anything, blower, anything I need to clean that thing. In the same way, if I am trying to clean my heart, the important thing is whether I'm aware of the tool which I need to use. This is another reason I try to clean my heart. I'm not able to do that because I'm not able to choose right tool to clean my heart. Spirituality gives me a nice understanding how to clean my heart. And what I learned in Brahma Kumaris in previous many years, that the basic tools to clean my heart are truthfulness and acceptance of my real self. Truthfulness. Now, what is truthfulness and what is acceptance of real self? When we talk about real self, there are two types of real self. One, which we feel my real self is okay, what I am thinking, what I believe, my internal personality, my thought process, my hidden personality, that we think it's real self. If you go a little deeper in spirituality, spirituality says this is not your real self. This is again this mentality you have developed in due course of time. You have your internal real self, and that is you are a conscient point of light. You are the life energy in this body. If are you able to accept this truth for yourself? Now, truthfulness, the second tool. What to do with truthfulness? Truthfulness is that tool which help me to analyze garbage. We are able to know that this hatred, jealousy, anger, ego, these are garbage. I should not do. I should not. These are garbage. Let's throw it off. Even if we are angry with somebody, we know that I am angry and I know that this is wrong. But there are some hidden things behind that. Maybe like subtle ego, maybe like subtle competition, maybe like subtle way of exaggerating the things. And then it so happen these things keep my heart crowded, keep my heart occupied. I'm not able to supply new good feelings to my heart. So let us clean our heart with the help of truthfulness. We will come back to this conversation again. Now there is a piece of meditation to really identify my internal feelings and to identify garbages and waste materials which we are not using. So I'll request sit comfortably, maybe like straight, back straight, and we will share the screen with you. You can focus on that point of light and focus on the words which I am speaking and try to contemplate with these words. Be relaxed and attentive. Sit comfortably. And now start feeling yourself. Get aware of your surroundings. Relax your legs. Relax your stomach. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your neck. Relax your face. Now gently close your eyes. A little above the two eyes, in the middle of forehead, visualize you're a tiny point of light. You are the life energy for this body, for always. Now, open your intellect and remember number of times you knowingly did wrong with somebody. Just remember how many times knowingly, with an intention, intentionally, you were trying to hurt somebody. You were trying to make something wrong with anyone. You did something wrong. In fact, before this act, also, you were aware that this is wrong. You knew it was wrong, and yet you did that. Make a list of incidents in your mind. Now, one by one, try to see the consequences of these incidents. Whenever you did something wrong with people, even after that, you win the situation. Even today, people doesn't know that you did wrong intentionally. Are you happy with your act? How many marks you will give yourself to do this wrong thing? Are you able to enjoy your victory? Are you able to enjoy that feeling of greatness that you did what you wanted to do? Why you are not feeling happy and why you are not feeling proud of yourself? Ask this question to yourself. You wanted to do that. You wanted to hurt them. You wanted to cheat somebody, and you did. and still you are not happy. In fact, they are not aware you did so smartly, and still you are not happy. So, even after this victory, I am carrying those negative feeling in me that I am wrong. And now this garbage is full in my heart. I'm giving you 1 minute to remember all such situations. Remember all such people. Remember all such incidents you did negative knowingly. And remember the consequences also. Come back. Now you're ready with some thoughts in your mind. Okay. So when I am able to identify myself that yes, I have done something wrong knowingly, I think you're able to see me. So when I know that I have done something wrong in my life, that moment I keep carrying that negativity. Although people keep you praise for that you did such a nice thing, but you have that back of the mind, that garbage in your heart. Truthfulness. Let us accept my inner voice. Unless and until I'm not able to accept myself, that yes, I'm low, although I'm showing that I'm high. Yes, I don't know this. Yes, I don't have capacity to do this. I used somebody else's name to get this thing done. All these things. I want to accept myself. With the true heart, I need to clean the heart. The third important tool to clean my heart is forgiveness. Forgiving myself, forgiving others. The third type of garbage I keep carrying in my cupboard is things which I have taken from somebody else, and I am just carrying it as a caretaker, not using it, yet carrying it. In the same way, sometimes somebody did something wrong, and that person is free from that thought. I am carrying that feeling inside all the time. And that is why I'm not able to feel the cleanliness of heart. Now, today, when I'm able to recognize my thing, that yes, I have something, I hope you all got something. You can use hand raise option. Now, if I find that, okay, my heart is having some problem, something, now then, now I am going to Start with actual cleaning process. I use this tool of truthfulness. I use the tool of forgiveness to forgive myself, to set in my true reality, yes or no, good and bad. I accept myself. This is me. And now, after that, you will feel you are very light. Let us again start with meditation. Focus yourself to the point of light. Sit straight. Keep your eyes open. Focus on the point of light. You can make your eyes half open. Now, start feeling inside. You are a point of light in the middle of forehead. You are a beautiful star. You are a different entity from this physical identification. This physical identity is for some years, but I am eternal. I exist always. I'm beautiful. Because of this role, because of this body, because of this part, there are many thoughts going on in my heart. Now try to travel inside your head. Visualize you are a point of light. You are walking inside your head. This is an spiritual space. In this spiritual space, as you go in, you find the room of inner consciousness. This is a room which you need to visualize. It's a room of energy. As you go inside this room, you find there are many shelves. All the walls are filled with many paintings, articles, material all over the room. This room is my inner consciousness. There are some good pictures, there are some bad pictures. You are a tiny point of light in this room. You are actually inside your inner conscious. Now visualize you are receiving God's light from the sky. Visualize a golden beam of God's light coming to your inner consciousness. You are receiving God's light, and you, as a tiny point of light, you absorb God's light. As you absorb God's light, you are shining brighter and brighter. You are powerful. You look more beautiful. God's light is really, really loving light. Inside the room of inner consciousness, it's absolute silence. God's love is absolute love. And now I need to use the tool of truthfulness. Under the canopy of God's love, Look at the walls of this room. Identify all negative feelings which you are carrying in your heart. Identify all negativity. How many times you really, really do something negative for somebody. Number of times you know that this thinking is wrong. I should not take it personally, but I'm taking it. A number of time I am in pain and sorrow because of my own habit. Now try to delete those feelings from the wall. Visualize you are sending your light to the walls of this room and you erase those feelings, erase those pictures from the wall. You are cleaning your own heart. You are a tiny point of light. You are an energy in this body. You, the energy, you are capable of run this body, this role with happiness. Keep visualizing. You are receiving God's light. You are a tiny point of light. You are absorbing God's light in you. You are sending rays to your inner consciousness. You are erasing all negativity from the walls, just forgetting it. Now, using another tool of forgiveness. Forgiveness starts with love. Remember all the people for whom you are carrying a negative thought. You have a negative thought in your heart for all these people. Remember all these people one by one. Remember their faces. Visualize a tiny point of light on their forehead. Now, with a core of good thought that just because I want to clean my heart, I'm forgiving you. Try to send a beam of golden light to all these people. This is light of eternal love. Send this light to all these people. One by one, slowly. Visualize as soon as you give this golden light to that person, the star in their forehead shines bright and that person's face vanishes one by one. Keep doing this. You send a golden light, the star on their forehead become bright and that person get vanished from your inner consciousness. One after the other. Keep going for all the people and finally the crowd of your heart is eliminated. I forgive everyone, whatever happened with me. I am forgiving them for sake of my inner peace. I'm not making any favor to them. This is not a favoring act to them. I'm doing this for myself. I don't want to carry this negativity any further because I find it is no more useful. Now, visualize God's light going back. You are in the room of inner consciousness. Look at the walls now. They are very empty. They are very clean. They are white. They are bright. You are a point of light, feeling happy, looking at your heart. Now, slowly come back to the feeling of middle of forehead. Keep your eyes closed. Feel yourself in the middle of forehead and try to take deep breath 3 times. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel that lightness in your breathing because you forgive everybody. You are free. You have a lot of space to refill with goodness. Visualize you are shining bright in the middle of forehead. You are beautiful, feeling beautiful inside. You generate love for yourself. Visualize you are shining golden. Try to send all these golden rays to your body, to your surroundings. Come back. Gently open your eyes. Take a moment to feel what are you feeling right now. Just relax. Now, this is how I clean my heart every day. I try to make them those from for whom I carry sometimes some negative thoughts for somebody. What I do every night, I send rays of love which I have received from God, and I feel like for my sake, I want to clean my heart. So now I think we have some time for some questions, if there are any questions. And this is how we clean.
Sister, I have a question. This is
Yes,
Mohit.
yes, Mohit.
See, one question is this, like I have been able to identify the negative people who to whom I did something wrong or who did wrong with me.
Mm,
How I will clean when I did something bad for myself?
yes,
Like if I
exactly.
like if I talk about I just give you my example. Let's suppose I have put it up some my savings into the market, share markets, and it's lost, right? Or some other losses there. I will
Hmm?
not been able to, how I will forgive myself. Like if I say that I'm not carrying a healthy routine, I'm not been able to give time to my kids, and I have the guilty conscience in me. Sometimes I feel like that I should cry or I should not do this thing. How should I forgive myself? I'm not been able to answer that.
This is very easy, Mohit. When you are remembering those people whom you carry a negative feeling, and you are giving light of golden light of love to them, in the same way, in that crowd, remember your face also. Because basically, if you go a little deeper in spirituality, this face is not Ruchi always. You as a soul is eternal. You as a point of light is eternal. And since few years, you are Mohit. So actually, that bad feeling you are carrying for Mohit. When you are forgiving people, you are in a consciousness of your eternity. You are in a consciousness of your higher self. That higher self can forgive this Mohit because Mohit is smaller than that higher self. Mohit is for temporary time being. Mohit is a kid, so Mohit can be forgiven. So try to remember your own face in that crowd, you as a point of light, and you as a face. You are giving light to your own face, and slowly that face get vanish, and you are forgetting your own badness. Is it fine, Mohit?
Yes, sister. Thank you so
Try
much.
to do this and come back to me if you're able to do this.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? So finally we come to end of the session. When we talk about meditation, when we talk about cleanliness, when we talk about peace, now there we need a little bit of a spirituality for meditation. Meditation is a skill, and the spiritual concepts are like theory. Say, for example, driving is a skill. Driving a vehicle is a skill. Is a skill. But I should know a theory before that. What is called steering? What is called accelerator? What do you mean by gear? What do you mean by brake? So I should know that theory so that I go ahead in that. So here I'm going to give you a small piece of theory for meditation that this physical identification, say for example, Ruchi. So this Ruchi was not Ruchi always. This Ruchi is combination of two things. Ruchi is combination of one body, which looks like this, and one that energy, which is eternal. Once this energy and this body get combined, the role is called Ruchi. Let me explain you in an easy way. Like Amitabh Bachchan in a movie Sehen Shah. I saw that movie earlier. So he had a very particular makeup in that movie, very particular hairstyle, very particular makeup. And as soon as that picture comes, that makeup will come, we remember that this is this picture. In the same way, this is makeup, temporary. This is actor, permanent. Now, many a times I am getting the permanent one, getting affected with this temporary role. This temporary role, maybe sometimes makeup could be good, sometimes makeup is not good. Sometimes because in that makeup, I'm doing something good or bad, right or wrong. I'm not able to forgive myself. Say, for example, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan did some negative roles also, and those movies are super hit movies. But still, after as soon as that movie is over, Amitabh Bachchan is Amitabh Bachchan only. He will not die with that guilt that I did so many murders in this movie. Oh, I should not do this. Oh, I am so bad person. No. So as he come back to his originality, removing that makeup, now this that becomes temporary. That was the demand of time. That was the demand of course, there is a understanding of karma, there is understanding of time, there is understanding of one another account. All these are spiritual chapters. So all these compositely work there, but I'm giving you a very brief thing. Coming to the eternity of my originality help me to get disassociated with my present identity. And there I start winning the game. Amitabh Bachchan had a movie called Coolie. In that, he made a role of coolie, but Amitabh Bachchan is not coolie. Even he was playing the role of coolie. The role of coolie was nourished with the style of Amitabh Bachchan. He was not talking like a coolie. He was talking like Amitabh Bachchan only. In the same way, when I come to know I am eternal soul, I am powerful, I am peaceful, I am very, 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 very loveful. So, what happened? I supply my energy to this role. I do not get taken over by the role. The actual process is actor playing the role. Now, when I forget myself being actor, role is taking over the actor. And there we lose the balance. And there we go. There we start worrying. There starts pain. So this is what is the solution. So tomorrow we are going to have a session for inner peace. And hope to meet you tomorrow again at the same time, 11:15, at the um, same place and same things. Thank you so much.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.